According to those who watch Minnesota Vikings training camp, J.J. McCarthy outplays Sam Darnold again. Oh my gosh. J.J. McCarthy is coming alive at Minnesota Vikings training camp. And boy, oh boy, Kevin O'Connell has a decision to make that is getting tougher and tougher by the day. This take is presented by Hokeland Farm. Contact Hokeland Farm at 952-491-1541 and get the best rotationally grazed 100% grass-fed beef. This beef is sold in quarters and halves, and it has custom sample packs so you can try before you buy. Get sirloin steaks, T-bone steaks, chuck roast, high-quality beef, and more. Plus, it's cheaper than grocery store beef. There is literally nothing to lose. Plus, you get 20% off by mentioning the Minnesota Tim podcast on your first order. So, 952-491-1541. Hokeland Farm. Get great beef in your freezers today. So, according to the insiders watching practice, in red zone 7-on-7s, veteran quarterback Sam Darnold went 2 for 6 with 0 touchdowns, while Minnesota Vikings rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy went 4 for 6 with 4 touchdowns. But wait, there's more. Per Matthew Culler, I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but he's an insider for the Minnesota Vikings that follows the team very close. Sam Darnold is once again today not finding much success in the red zone. Collar noted that the timing hasn't quite been there the last few practices. And Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell noted that J.J. McCarthy is going to start to see work with the number ones on offense. And according to those watching, McCarthy has gone against the starting defense so far in camp and has had up and downs, as Kevin O'Connell had put it. But it seems like Sam Darnold is having some ups and downs. Sam Darnold's greatest plays so far in training camp has been deep passes to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. But according to those watching, it seems like Sam Darnold is struggling with the intermediate plays. Now, there's this throw that Sam Darnold made that someone reported he threw, I think it's Will Raggett, he threw a hospital ball to Justin Jefferson where it was high, and it would have put JJ in the hospital. And I don't know how true that report is, because how many hospital balls are even a thing anymore with fines and high hits and helmets to helmets? Obviously, you don't want to put your receiver in a risky position. But there's a reason why receivers are getting paid now more than they've ever gotten paid. Because it's not as risky to go over the middle as a wide receiver in the league. J.J. McCarthy threw this beautiful pass to Tristan Jackson, who's been a Minnesota Viking for a few years. It seems like he always bounces back between the practice squad and his NFL squad. Seems like every year he goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I just need to show you this play. So I'm going to share my screen with you. The Purple Persuasion Twitter account, the best Minnesota Vikings Twitter account there is, posted this on behalf of an insider watching. So here's J.J. McCarthy dropping back, a little play action to his left. Oh, look at that footwork. Oh, he steps up, clean pocket. He throws it deep. And Tristan Jackson is wide open. He has a couple steps on the guy. But he still put the ball in a perfect place where Tristan Jackson did not have to come back to get it, but it also led him into the end zone. But it wasn't too far either. It's not like it was a diving catch by Tristan Jackson. It's just a beautiful ball from like the 40-yard line to the 10-yard line. So what is that? Like 50 yards in the air? Well, he threw it from the 30. He threw it from the 30-yard line and got all the way to the 10. So that's a pretty long throw. 40, 50 yards in the air, something like that. So J.J. McCarthy continues to impress, and I tease the topic of discussion because the idea is that Sam Darnold was going to be the bridge quarterback, and J.J. McCarthy was going to be the backup, or even QB3. But Kevin O'Connell noted yesterday that the QB3 thing was preposterous, and that report was untrue. So he basically guaranteed that J.J. McCarthy will be QB number 2. But the decision O'Connell is going to have to make is if Sam Darnold continues to struggle in training camp and J.J. McCarthy outperforms him, at what point do you say, F it? Screw it. We need to start our rookie quarterback. He is clearly better than Sam Darnold right now. Which quarterback is going to give Kevin O'Connell the best chance to win? And if it is J.J. McCarthy, well then start the kid. But the tough decision he has is, again, the start of the NFL season. On the road against the Giants, that's a winnable game. 49ers, Texans, Packers, Jets. Do you really want to put your rookie quarterback through that gauntlet in his first 5 games of the season? Or do you have enough confidence in him to throw him out there, allow him to succeed or fail? Do you have enough confidence in him that if he fails through week 2 to week 4, week 5, something like that, versus the 49ers and Texans, Packers and Jets, if he fails in those games, do you have enough confidence in J.J. McCarthy to respond? Do you have enough belief in the kid that those games, if he fails, isn't going to ruin the rest of his career? And it shouldn't. We're talking about 4 games. But confidence comes and goes. And if Sam Darnold continues to get outplayed by J.J. McCarthy and Sam Darnold starts week 1 of the regular season, it's because Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota Vikings organization do not want to put their rookie quarterback against those 4 teams when he's not quite maybe 100% ready. But he's still out playing Sam Darnold. It's a tough decision because you want to win games. You want to see the rookie quarterback. But you also want that rookie quarterback to be ready. And I think the decision is getting tougher and tougher by the day. I am surprised that J.J. McCarthy is playing to this level already in training camp, especially after a few mandatory OTA sessions that were reported when he had 3 consecutive incompletions versus barely any defense. So, Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, quarterback controversy and battle happening at the Minnesota Vikings facility in Eagan, Minnesota. It's exciting to follow. It's exciting to watch. And I don't know. The more I watch it, the more I think J.J. McCarthy should be the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings this season. Throw the kid in there. But We'll see as more training camp practices unfold, as preseason unfolds, because, training camp is training camp. And Sam Darnold certainly doesn't have the greatness of a quarterback that shouldn't have any preseason reps. He's not a Kirk Cousins. He's not a Josh Allen or a Patrick Mahomes who actually plays preseason games. He's a guy that should see preseason reps and probably will. So we'll see what happens during those 3 preseason games between the quarterbacks, because that will tell a lot of the story. All right, thank you everyone for watching. Hit that subscribe button right there. And remember to contact Hoagland Farm at 952-491-1541.